Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. You gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep. Regulators. Mount up.
Do you think that worked?
No.
I thought it was kind of cool.
I thought it was all right.
I think I was too dramatic with it.
All right, would you want to do it again?
No, not really.
No, we're done. We're done with it.
We're done with that.
It seems like a kind of like a cereal, something that cereal would do, like This American Life. You know?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I kind of like it's tasteful.
Oh, thanks, man.
Something different.
In case you guys didn't pick it up, that's the intro to Regulate, which is Warren G's 1994 summer classic from his album Regulate G-Funk Era.
It's the G-Funk era.
It's great. So this is a song that obviously Warren G and also Nate Dogg raps in, as you boys know.
R.I.P. Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg. I'm Crisscross.
I'm Ray Dogg.
K-Dog.
Big Al.
Sorry, I just totally stole your dog part.
It's okay.
Well, I guess there's a lot of dogs.
You spelt
too many
yours double
dogs.
G. I spelt mine W-A-G.
Oh, I was going for the AWG.
A-W-G. So yeah, A-W, yeah.
Whatever.
We can both be dogs.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Like Nate Dogg and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
there's literally two dogs in the in that group.
But
so it works
neither
out.
of us are nearly as talented as them, so...
That's true. We don't know yet, though. We could become as talented as one of them maybe
You
one
gotta
day.
have a bit more faith, man.
Yeah.
yeah, right. Whatever.
Maybe you can help create a new genre or subgenre of music.
I'll continue to work on that.
Until then,
Quiz me in another 5 weeks.
All right, so Warren G starts it off, and he goes, "It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to consume some skirts for the eve so I can get some phones. Rolling in my ride, chilling all alone."
Consuming some skirts. He wanted...
Trying to get some ladies.
He is.
trying to go out for
Trying
some
to pick
poontang.
up.
He
doesn't need, this is the 90s. He doesn't need Tinder.
No, he just needs to talk in person.
Yeah.
Weren't they the days? The good old days?
Good old days.
Where you had to pick up in person.
You had to actually socialize with people.
It's terrifying to think about
Yeah.
that now.
It is.
You can talk to people?
Yeah, apparently that's how people used to pick up before Tinder and Bumble.
Really? So you just like go up to someone at a bar or like...
See, that's the thing.
your shopping
That's the
centre.
part that gets me. Because I see pretty ladies everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
But when do you just go up and talk to them?
I'll just wait for them to turn up on Tinder.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
But now, like back then, apparently you could see them at the side of the road or
I
a
thought
bar.
I
But
thought
like,
they-
when are these
yeah.
opportune moments? Like, what do you do? You say your name?
But
Do you ask them about
Yeah, how would you
themselves?
start that? Do you say, like, do you greet?
I guess you say,
Hello?
So I go, me, Romano, you go. And then you ask them.
And then you wait.
Yeah, and then you
The,
stare.
the first one to break wins.
Here,
like,
drink.
like an intense game of chicken.
Yeah.
When they run off, then you go up to their friend and you go, me, Romano, you go.
And then you go through some like sanctimonial process where, you have some dude wearing a collar who pronounces you man and wife, you make babies.
I think we've
and-
stepped a few parts ahead.
Yeah, am I getting too ahead of myself?
Yeah.
A little
We've
bit.
gone too far.
I don't know how this prehistoric way
Yeah, do you
of
think about
courting
that?
works.
You wouldn't have your current girlfriend if it wasn't for Tinder.
Yeah, that's actually a really good
Yeah,
point,
this
Kieran.
is true. This is true.
Yeah.
Shout out to social dating apps.
Yeah. So the next section is then it switches to Nate Dogg. And he goes, just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seeing a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All you skirts know what's up with 213.
213 is a reference to their area code.
Correct, yeah.
Being LBC is Long Beach. Is it just Long Beach, California?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that 213 is also influenced by a group from Oakland, 412, I think it is.
Something like that, yeah. But the 213 refers to Warren G, Nate Dogg, and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
They're all buddies from back in the day, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, he's going into the LBC and he's trying to find Warren G.
Trying to find his friend.
And then it goes back to Warren G. And he goes, so a hook's a left on 21 and Lewis. Some brothers shooting dice, so I said, let's do this. I jumped out the ride and said, what's up? Some brothers pulled some gats, so I said, I'm stuck.
So these brothers weren't too keen on, is it Nate singing now?
No, Warren's.
No, it's
No,
Warren.
it's Warren. Yeah.
So these brothers aren't too keen on Warren joining their dice game.
He just wanted to play some dice. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Why
Or-
would you stop drive? Like, you're looking for someone, you'd stop and go.
Well, he's not. He doesn't know that Nate's looking for him at this point.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it's the
And also, isn't
Yeah.
it? There's like we talk about the dating thing being crazy, but isn't it crazy that you go out to search for your friend without like calling or messaging them first? I guess
Oh,
because you
yeah.
didn't have
luxury.
like no,
Yeah,
I guess
obviously.
mobiles were around, but not that popular.
No way. They were getting like $2,000 for a mobile back then. It would have been a giant brick.
Yeah, true.
The plan would have been fucked.
So you'd use payphones and you just like try to meet up with
You
people.
try to meet up with people.
Yeah,
It would have been really fucking. I know what you mean. Like, especially like I don't know.
but I remember that
We're
as
so used to. We're so accustomed to these phones that help us out.
But I think you were used to it. Like I remember as a kid, like you'd ask your friends to like meet you at the train station, and then if they didn't turn up on time, you just went. Like you didn't stick around. Like
yeah, that's true.
you know,
But also, people were probably a little bit more reliable with actually.
they were
showing
like
up.
people actually turned up on time. There
time.
wasn't this none of this. Oh man, I'm just on the freeway, man. I'll be about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
like, it wasn't,
I got held up.
oh, sorry, man. There's a bit of traffic. I'll be there in about 30 minutes.
When in
I
reality,
decided to
you're-
use my mobile phone to jerk off in the toilets. And now I'm going to be late.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds like this has happened to you before, Amano.
No, I just thought it'd be a fun little scenario. Too gritty,
Oh,
too
just
grime,
too personal.
too pies. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, pretty much like he decides to shoot some dice with some dudes, and they pull out some guns because we all know that gats are guns, and now he's stuck in a situation that he doesn't want to be in.
But you know, like I think your parents tell you don't talk to strangers, and maybe Warren wasn't told about that because it can get you into some situations if you just get out of a car and talk to some strangers. On
Yeah.
the street.
Yeah, but I feel like they're playing an activity on the street that he felt like he could join
Yeah,
without any consequence, without this kind of animosity being thrown towards him.
Totally. Yeah. You wouldn't expect it.
you should be able to just join a game of dice without feeling your life is like
Yeah,
threatened.
inclusion and all. But I guess this was the 90s, and, inclusion wasn't high on the priority list.
No, inclusion only came out recently.
Yeah, yes, it did. And it's still only coming out.
But wouldn't you think that these guys are happy punters? Just like guys like, I got some money to throw down. You're like, oh, cool. We got
Yeah,
more
more
people.
for the pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't really financially think about that. Did they?
No, because if you try to rob everyone who wants to play, dice with you,
They're never going to play.
then no one's going to want to play with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not exactly ballers like going around looking around for like dice games, you know.
Not
Like,
that,
it's
not
just
that,
financially
not
a
that, not
stupid
that any of us
decision.
have ever tried to join a dice game in our life.
Oh, I'm going to go to America for 3 months, and you can bet that I'm going to try to join a dice game.
Please don't. I don't want to see you coming back here in a body bag.
No, I'm going to use the fact that I'm Australian to make sure that everyone will leave me alone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
we'll
Hold
see.
on to that mentality.
And then it switches back to Nate Dogg, and he goes, since these girls peeping me, I'm glide and swerve. These hookers looking so hard they straight hit the curb. Onto bigger, better things than some horny tricks. I see my homie and some suckers all in his mix.
Sounds like he's oozing sex, and girls are just so fixated on him that they're crashing cars as a result.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
But he doesn't let it distract him.
Nah.
He continues with his goal to find his buddy,
Yeah.
which is a good friend.
Yeah, he's a good friend, you know.
Yeah.
And then switches back to Warren G. And Warren G goes, I'm getting jacked. I'm breaking myself. I can't believe they've taken Warren's wealth. They took my rings. They took my Rolex. I looked at the brother, said, damn, what's next?
So he's been robbed of his wallet, his watch,
Everything.
And now his dignity.
Took his pride.
Yeah.
really
And
waiting.
he's like, come on,
for-
what's next? Like, what more can you take from me?
Well, I think he's expected to be killed,
Yeah.
right?
But then it switches back to Nate Dogg.
And yeah,
that soothe, calming voice of Nate Dogg?
Nate Dogg.
and Nate's coming.
And he's like, they got my homie hemmed up and they all around. Can't none of them see him if they going straight pound for pound. So hemmed up is like, you know, when you sew and it's like a hem. So it's like together. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, so it's just
So
stitched up.
it's like someone grabbing your shirt or like your collar, like they're grabbing really tight onto you.
Oh, I got hemmed up. I thought it was like
Yeah.
a cool way to say stitched up.
Could be that
it
as
could be
well.
a double.
double meaning.
Entendre.
And when he goes, can't none of them see him if they're going straight pound for pound? I mean, if it was 1-on-1, they wouldn't have a chance. But they're all like, there's a whole group around.
They're
them.
grouping around him.
Yeah.
So he's saying that really he's only being intimidated or held down because it's a group against
Yeah, it's like
himself.
10-on-1, you know? That's not fair.
No.
Yeah.
And then it's still Nate Dogg. He goes, they want to come up real quick before they start to clown. I best pull out my strap and lay them busters down.
Strap referring to a gun.
Yeah.
What does the actual strap part mean? That might be something for Alum to give
Well,
us.
if you're strapped, like it's a holder, right? Is that why
I
it's...
best pull out my strap. You know, when it's like when someone goes, "I'm strapped." Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But is it because, like, you know, you need a holster to hold your weapon? Is that why you're strapped? Because it's like it's strapped to your
pull
body?
out my
Yeah.
strap, but you wouldn't actually pull out your strap because that's the thing that's holding the gun.
No, but I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's just a way of saying gun,
Gun.
like indirectly. Yeah.
You really...
Because
Surely
you
there's
wouldn't
like a
pull out
literal
a
meaning.
strap of your gun and use that. Like, you've got a gun, but you
Oh,
pull
you
out
could.
a strap instead.
You could use that as a
for
weapon.
for a pistol.
But you've
weapon.
got a gun. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but maybe, you know, Jackie Chan. If
That's
it was
like
Jackie
saying you
Chan,
got-
Jackie Chan wouldn't use a gun. He would use a strap and made it some fun
But if he
little-
had the option of a gun, he's going to use a gun.
Not
right?
Jackie. I don't think Jackie would do it.
Yeah, nunchucks any day of the week.
But why
for
does he have the
Jackie.
strap if he's not going to use the gun?
Because he's going to use the strap to, like, tie the bad guys all together. You know, he does that in movies, and then everyone's punching
But
each
why
other.
why even have the gun?
Because it's Jackie
I feel
Chan.
like
He
Ja-
never shoots his guns in movies. He's a wholesome dude.
He doesn't carry guns most of the time.
Exactly. That's
Super
my
Cop
He
point.
is
does.
wholesome as fuck, yeah.
You guys aren't purists. You haven't watched Super Cop 1, 2, and 3.
I actually haven't seen Super Cop 1, 2,
They're
and
actually
3.
fucking rad. You should watch them.
But I can't find a particular place off my really quick Google search of where the strap comes from. It just says a gun.
All right, I was searching for deep meaning and there's none. Moving on.
And it goes to Warren G, and he goes, "They got guns to my head. I think I'm going down. I can't believe it's happening in my own town. If I had wings, I would fly. Let me contemplate. I glanced in the cut, and I see my homie Nate."
Oh, so just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Nate
Which is also
shows
why
up.
this song is really cool and clever. It's just
Yeah.
the fact that the stories are simultaneous and
Yeah, it's really cool.
blending into each other.
Yeah. And then switches. I think that's, well, I don't know if we have to go into that. I think that's pretty.
Yeah, he
obvious
thinks
what's
it's
going
all over, but then the knight in shining armor, that is Nate Dogg.
on. And then Nate Dogg goes, 16 in the clip and 1 in the hole. Nate Dogg is about to make some bodies turn cold. Now they're dropping and yelling. It's a tad bit late. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate.
So good.
I'd love to be like the type of person who could just like refer to himself in the first person all the time.
Yeah, it's a certain level of confidence
Yeah.
that we will probably never have.
It's like,
Yeah.
Alan's not happy.
You kind of sound neurotic when you say it like that.
Alan's not happy.
I think, isn't it like a sign of like being mentally ill though, referring to yourself in third person?
Probably.
Mm.
You can't be all there if you're doing that.
You do sound. You can sound. You probably. Yeah, most people sound pretty dumb. When they talk
Except
to themselves.
except Nate, who sounds gangster as fuck.
You
That's
you
true.
can't. I reckon, yeah, some people I reckon get away with it. You just need that particular personality
Yeah.
to get away with that.
Yeah, which I don't think we'll ever
Otherwise, you
have.
just sound like a fucking dickhead.
Yeah. So then it's still with Nate, and he goes, "I laid all them bosses down. I let my gat explode. Now I'm switching my mind back into freak mode. If you want skirts, sit back and observe. I just left a gang of hoes over there on the curb."
so good.
So he's very
He's literally just killed some people, and now
Yeah.
he's
And then he's
straight back
moving to the
pussy.
ladies.
Yeah.
So
He's like,
very-
what was I going to do before I killed all those people? Oh, I wanted to have sex.
Yeah.
But maybe it's that adrenaline which is like, oh yeah, now I can use this in like my women courting.
Yeah, I think I got it now. Before Tinder, you used to just have to bring out a gat and just explode like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, bring attention to yourself.
Yeah.
Be like, did you
Fucking
hear all those
explode.
shots, ladies?
Yeah.
Like,
See those guys? They're fucking dead now because of me. Yeah, and then they're like, "Whoa, this guy he's sexy."
yeah, that's how you showed testosterone in the 90s.
Do you like
Fucking, yeah.
testosterone?
Yeah.
Check this out.
Just absolutely just destroy the lives of 5 people and their families.
I wonder what fucking's like after you've just killed some people, though.
Probably really fucking good.
Yeah, I reckon it'd be
Yeah.
pretty rad. It's like angry sex, but just angrier.
Yeah, it'd be like therapy after you just shot these people.
And then it goes to Warren G, and he goes, "Now Nate got the freaks, and that's a known fact. Before I got jacked, I was on the same track. Back up, because it's on. NATE and me, the Warren to the G."
Every end of these sentences is just perfect.
Yeah.
So good. So
So,
good.
yeah, so they're both just like, yeah, what we were going to do, we were both going to have some sex, weren't we?
Yeah. And I like how they refer to having sex as getting their freak on.
Freak on, which
Yeah.
is tasteful.
Mm.
So then it goes to Nate Dogg, and he goes, "Just like I thought, they were in the same spot, in the need of some desperate help. But Nate Dogg and the G child were in need of something else."
Wait, so let's back it up real quick. Okay, before the shooting takes place,
Yeah.
see, these ladies, they were so mesmerized by how sexy Nate Dogg is that they
Yeah.
crashed their car. He
Yeah.
leaves them. He leaves them with the crash car at the curb. goes and saves Nate Dogg. And so he goes and saves Warren G.
Yeah.
After he kills some people, him and Warren were like, what we're going to do? We're going to fuck. That's right.
Yeah.
Let's team up.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, but actually I left some girls over there.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on.
I never realized it's the same girls.
It's the exact same girls.
Who
I
crashed
was
their
wondering, how were they thinking? Like, they literally crashed their car. And they see some dude murder 4 people, 4 or 5 people.
They
And they're
might
just
have-
like, yeah, we might as well just hang out with these guys.
They seem like fun. They're different.
They might have been banged up a little bit from their crash, though. They might have had like a little bit of concussion, and they're just kind of waking up after they've murdered them. And like Warren and Nate come along and save the day. And
So
they're
Should we
like,
call
"Oh,
a mechanic? No, we'll just hang out with a mass murderer.
All they heard was, oh my God, no, please. Yeah.
So then it goes to one of them dames was sexy as hell. I like when they use dames as a
Love
word.
it in rap, don't they?
Yeah. One of them dames was sexy as hell. I said, ooh, I like your size. She said, my car's broken down and you seem real nice. Would you let me ride?
Which is also, that Let Me Ride is a reference to a song, right? Let me ride.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you would have researched that.
It's a reference to a Dr. Dre song.
Yeah, that's it.
nailed it.
Thank you.
And then it goes, I got a car full of girls and it's going real swell. The next stop is the East Side Motel.
A bit of progression.
Do you
to the
think
motel.
saying to a girl that you like their size would still work today
No,
in this Tinder world?
no,
I might try it on Tinder and see if it works.
no,
No?
Saying what?
no.
I like your size. It's a resounding no from Kieran.
I just feel like
you
maybe
can throw-
maybe in person.
You
I
think?
feel like over message it would seem like they would analyze it too much.
It would get very
Oh,
misconstrued.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I wonder why they think
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I like your size.
But what's wrong with that?
Isn't it like a common thing though for girls to ask boys on Tinder, "Hey, what height are you? What size are you?"
How fat is your cock?
Yeah.
No, as in like talking about actual height.
I know you. Do they?
I thought that was like a big thing. You
I've
must
I've
be
never been
6 foot
asked.
plus.
Wait, so
I've literally never been asked. Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe I've just seen this
Hey, Karen, I like your size.
kind of creepy the way you're saying that, Alan.
Wait, so I should have a disclaimer of how tall I am on my Tinder profile?
Loads of people do, like loads of chicks are just like, my height's, I'm 5'3", by the way. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that with girls all the time. I just didn't know that it was guys who were like 6'11" or like
6'11".
is that
Well, I guess if you were
5'10".
6'11", you'd probably want to parade that fact, but you could show it in other ways. Like, I don't know, picture yourself next to a watermelon.
Why watermelon?
just
to
show
put things into
scale?
perspective,
Yeah.
or like next to a ruler or something. I don't know.
Well, you don't know what size that watermelon is, though.
Yeah, I guess watermelons come in very.
Yeah.
All right, way to shoot holes through my argument here.
just take a ruler. Just like,
That's too obvious.
no, but you want to be obvious. You want to be like, look, I'm over 6 feet tall. Have sex with me.
Or maybe just have like yourself with a mugshot, like behind like the prison backdrop.
Yeah. That'll be good.
With maybe
It's like
with
all your personal information.
your interests. I like long walks on the beach.
And then it goes to Warren G, and he's like, I'm tweaking into a whole new era. G-Funk, step to this. I dare ya, funk on a whole new level.
So it's part of the G-Funk
Yeah.
era, which was a hip-hop style originating from the West Coast.
Correct, yeah.
Heavily influenced by Parliament Funkadelic.
Correct, yeah. And then it goes to Nate Dogg, who says this one line, the rhythm is the bass and the bass is the treble.
It sounds like he's a little bit confused with his musical theory. The bass is the rhythm.
Well, I
and the
actually read
rhythm
about
is the
this.
treble, or
This-
the rhythm is the bass and the bass is the treble.
It's really complicated what they mean by this. It's like, I feel like Alan might be able to step into this.
I don't fucking know.
You're a genius. You're looking at it right now.
It just says something about like the bass performing the role of the treble.
There's a lot more. I can literally see a whole paragraph.
Yeah, do you want me to just read out the whole paragraph?
I don't know if you want.
Go on, give a shout out to the person that actually wrote this. What's their name?
You can see how like
His
over the
name's
top-
Ted.
It's very generic for
I was expecting something fun.
yeah, Ted.
In the music, the treble is usually the melody, the bass is the lower counter melody and the chord progression. The rhythm section is the percussion.
Yeah, no, it's enough.
Yeah,
It's
I
all right,
assume
okay.
But so he's saying the rhythm is the bass
And the bass is the treble.
But the whole part about this song is the melody. The do 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 do.
Maybe he's just trying to explain why this music is appealing to your ears.
Yeah.
He's like breaking it down. Maybe for some guys who want to replicate some G-Funk.
That's like very meta.
It's super meta.
Yeah.
Who's ahead of his time?
Mm.
He's like the Wes Craven of rap.
Wes Craven. And then it goes back to Warren G, and he goes, chord strings, we brings melody, G-Funk, where rhythm is life and life is rhythm.
He really likes this little play on words, doesn't
Yeah.
he? Rhythm is life and life is rhythm.
Well, that's just some deep philosophical stuff to listen to hear, right?
But what would you make of that? That
Rhythm is life.
And life is rhythm.
Well, I'd say this one's a lot more obvious than the last one because, like, you know, life is a rhythm, right? Where it just goes a certain way, and then the rhythm is the same thing. I guess, like, rhythm being life is like music is life.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
Like art imitates life and life
Yeah.
imitates art, that kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Good work, guys. Together, you did it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Air bones.
Tap.
Yeah, they're fist bumping right now.
Oh, we didn't quite reach each
Yeah.
other.
And then it goes to Nate Dogg, and he goes, if you know like I know, you don't want to step to this. It's a G-Funk era, funked out with a gangster twist. If you smoke like I smoke, then you're high like every day. And if your ass is a buster, 213 will regulate.
So he's a stoner. He gets high every day.
Yeah.
And if you fuck around, talk shit,
Yeah, they're going to get you.
the boys are going to get you.
They're going to get
Don't
you.
mess with the 213.
They're bloody going to get you.
Imagine Snoop Dogg, Warren G, and Nate Dogg beating on you.
I wouldn't fancy it, seeing as Snoop Dogg has heavy ties to the Crips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to get beat up by them anyway.
No, not at all.
Fun fact: the 213 is now known as the 562.
As
so
in,
they've
like, the
changed
postcode
it.
has changed.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah. It's like super like they got their name pulled from under them.
by the council.
But yeah, that's it, guys. That's all the lyrics.
That's the song.
That's the whole song.
Yeah, it's not a terribly long song.
Yeah,
No, it's
the
not.
lyrics were a lot shorter than I thought it'd be because it's a very like talky song.
Yeah, and also when you got Nate Dogg singing and everything like this, you know, it does.
Exactly, yeah. But I want to thank the boys at Radio Hub for letting us record here.
Are we gonna give BPMs or
Yeah,
just gonna skip on that part?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, yeah, I love this song. I love everything about it. You know, so I'm gonna give it 480.
480, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. This is a classic.
yeah.
So much fun. I had a whole bunch of fun listening to it on the way here. I'm gonna say 472.
All right.
I'm gonna say 425. It's a great song, but I'm a little bit gobsmacked at how short it is. Like you say, like the Nate Dogg parts, the melodies really fill out the song.
It does, yeah. But it still ends up being like a 3.5 minute track.
Yeah.
I guess there's like a good
Well, you're gonna
amount of
hold it
lyrical
against the
content in
song
it.
because it doesn't have enough lyrics.
And also, like, it's the wordsmithery in it is not quite as developed as some of the other rappers of this time.
I feel like
Ooh.
we didn't trail off too much in this episode as well. We really powered through.
Yeah.
There's not much to like go off on this. I don't think it's pretty like straightforward.
Yeah.
Like as Kieran was saying, like there's not much wordsmithery to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot of like pop culture thrown
Yeah.
into the song.
It's just pretty much like, yeah, this happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a very good recollection of
Yeah.
the story, and like you get a real picture for it. But
Yeah.
yeah, anyway, that's my justification for giving it 425.
Did you
That's
give
fair.
Did you give your score?
I'll give it a 460. I
Okay.
really like. I just love how like the lyrics are just like them going off each other kind of thing. I think it's really like clever, that particular part of it. Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, I mean, I think that's it, boys.
Let's call it a day. Give us a rating on iTunes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Apple Podcast.
And please remember to send us
Any
any suggestions.
Yeah, requests are welcome.
We're on most social media platforms.
And
That is a lie.
Most. We will be on.
Oh, thanks to Radio Hub.
soon.
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
we've
again.
already thanked Radio,
We already
but
thanked
we'll
him.
give
Oh,
him
yeah,
another
But we'll
shout.
thank him again.
This is a sloppy outro, so maybe call it.
Yep. Cool. All right.
Clean up.
Sloppy.
Cut.